Spiritual renewal. At Plant with Purpose, it's been a part of our work from the very beginning. Things like poverty or environmental destruction are not just material problems. They have spiritual roots. For decades, this effort has been led by our international partners. They've made big beliefs about faith and purpose accessible to many by connecting them to the daily lived experiences of farming, work, identity, or family life. And recently, this has culminated in something very special: a new spiritual renewal curriculum. I'm Philippe, storyteller at Plant with Purpose. My teammate John had a big hand in overseeing the collaboration between all our different international partners as they put together this powerful resource. I recently sat down with John to learn a little bit more about this process. All right, I'm here with John Reichert, our program officer for environment and sustainability. He's been with our team for a few years and has been really instrumental in getting our new spiritual renewal curriculum up off the ground. So, John, first, do you want to just give us a brief overview of what the spiritual curriculum is and how it's going to be used in the field?
Yeah, so the way we look at the spiritual renewal curriculum is this is a resource, a new tool that really provides a common content that each program will be able to adapt on the ground to their local context. It's really a methodology, it's an approach to how we interact with program participants in the area of spiritual renewal.
So at Plant with Purpose, we've been doing spiritual renewal basically from the get-go, right? But with this new curriculum, what sort of opportunities is that going to open, or how is this going to move forward the efforts that we're building on top of?
Yeah, so we've been doing spiritual renewal activities since Plant with Purpose began 40 years ago. The difference now is that of all the different tools and resources that each country has been using, this provides a common vehicle that we're able to use. It'll be used in purpose groups. It'll be used in churches with pastors.
This isn't just something we wrote and are shipping out around the world, but our partners were very involved and really drove the development of this. Could you just explain more about that process?
This is not a curriculum that Plant with Purpose put together ourselves. It was a highly collaborative effort by all of our partners that over the last 5 years, and each unit of the curriculum was put together by our partners, and it's for our partners ultimately.
Folks who followed our programs closely or who maybe have even visited some of our partners might recognize the names of other things like Farming God's Way or Umoja as different curricula that have been used in the past or different lessons. And I'm curious, now that we have this internally developed curriculum, what's the relationship going to be between those other units and this one?
Yeah, this has been we consider this a resource, not a replacement. And ultimately, the decision to how to incorporate this into current programming is the decision of the local team for what is most appropriate for their program at this point in time. The content's good, but ultimately, content is only as good as in the hands of a facilitator. And when you have a facilitator that has a heart for the people they're sharing with, a knowledge of the context they're working in, and then a continual desire not only to transform the lives of others, but it's also a personal transformation process as well.
I know a lot of effort has been put to make it appropriate for our partners' actual lives, and this includes accommodating, living in a rural setting.
Yeah. And part of the collaborative process has really been not only partners coming together to put a curriculum together, but we worked first with an editor to help us compile and have a common framework. And then we went to 2 different countries to pilot the curriculum. And our Mexico team is really They're great facilitators. They're great at participatory exercises. So this is not, we have to get away from the idea that curriculum is teaching or preaching to a group. It's participation. One of the most revealing times was probably when we took the curriculum to the community in Mexico, where to the communities where they may not even speak Spanish, where they speak indigenous languages, and don't read curriculum either, and to watch our team be able to deploy through drama, through object lessons, through just conversation, and to make those concepts really real to the program participants.
When I saw what it looked like, realizing that, oh, okay, this is not just a sit down, learn from a textbook type of thing.
It just shows that the expertise and facilitation is really in the hands of our local team. This has been an opportunity to not only see the collaborative spirit among our programs, but to really foster further collaboration and a sharing of the practices and the way that it's being implemented. And at the end of the day, to say this is a global partner effort, not just something that Plant with Purpose is producing here.
All right. Thank you so much, John, and be sure to hop on to plantwithpurpose.org. You can find a lot of stories from our partners where they're sharing what they're learning about God and their spiritual lives through this curriculum, and also through their participation in the program. It's a good way to get that perspective on what these materials look like, put into action, and to find your opportunities to support. Thank you, John.